Hey y'all, if you are like how we were when we got ready to start our podcast, wondering what's the best way to start a podcast, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me just tell you how it goes. So it's free, first of all. And then there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Then Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and many different other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one space. So just download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Are we really about to talk our shit on this podcast?
You know I'm down for whatever.
All right. Ain't no turning back.
I can't worry about it, sis.
I've been dripping in the sauce, so I attract a lot. Trying to weed out all the fakes, cause I can't take a loss. All these niggas trying to play me like I ain't a boss, like I ain't a boss. Toss that
Hey! This is your girl, Lo.
And I'm Shay.
And this is another episode of And I Oop the podcast. So today we got Iquan back. I know y'all remember him from the episode when we talked about situationships, when he was talking about his shit, King Thotty himself. So, so we wanted to, he gave us so much insight the last time, and we felt like this time we wanted to talk about being friends with the opposite sex. Particularly because he's our friend and he's of the opposite sex, and we just felt like he can give us some insight. And from the male perspective, like, we have our thoughts about how things should go, how things will be. But we just wanted to change it up, just hear what he had to say. So I'm gonna start out by asking y'all, Shay and Iquan, do you feel like you can be friends with the opposite sex? And let's take ourselves out of it, because of course we can because of us. But other people, do you feel like you or your significant other, or Iquan, one of your friends,
many
can be friends with the opposite sex?
Ooh.
What y'all think?
I say, if we're taking us out of this, I'm just speaking of the aspect of being a nigga, no. So
you don't feel like your girl can have friends with opposite sex?
Yes, she can, with limitations though. It's stimulations on that. Certain things.
Well, what are they?
Like, you could never be in a romantic or nothing like a one-on-one setting or something that can be turned into something like that. Any one of public things, yes, but nothing of that sort. You can't. It's like work hours. Anything before 8 or 9.
She could be friends with him from 9 to 5.
9 to 5. After that, hey man, go do what you got to do. You ain't got no business. Y'all good. Y'all ain't girlfriends.
So can they go out to eat?
Huh?
Can they go out to eat?
Not together, no.
Wait, what?
They can go
What
with a
did you
group
think I
of
was talking
people.
about?
If it's him and your group of girls and your group of, but just one-on-one, no.
No, see, that's not fair. I have a friend that I met in middle school, and we are still cool to this day. Matter of fact,
I guess I gotta
5, 6, 7. If
I'm
he
not
comes
gonna
in
lie, I
town
gotta
and he's
meet
like,
him.
I'm gonna come over and chill with you, he will come to the house.
I have to meet them. And it depends on, I ain't gonna lie. I have to meet that person, and I should have started like this. For one, I'm gonna have to meet that friend, for one, so I can catch that vibe. I know if you fake kicking, and I know what your intentions are. I have to meet that person.
Okay.
That's for one. And for two, if that's my girl, my girl, I don't care. I trust you. I don't care. But I'm gonna have to meet that person so I can know his intentions. I don't give a fuck about your intentions. I know what your intentions are.
Understand?
I'm trying to figure out his intentions. So I'm gonna have to meet them to catch that vibe so I can see how he operate with you. And niggas act different ways when they see you around your nigga. If he feels some type of way, or if y'all got something going on, niggas gonna tell you. It tells. So I gotta meet that person because I'm not saying I don't trust my girl in that situation. I don't trust the nigga, and I don't want to put my girl in a situation that she has to, be like, oh shit, this nigga tried me. I don't want you to be, cause weird niggas be taking take the smallest things and take and run with it. So he could probably be thinking you feel him or something, get the wrong message or whatever may happen. I'm just thinking best case scenario.
That's anybody though. I don't know. That's anybody. Okay, so wait, Jay, tell us about your friend that you have other opposites.
I actually have two. One y'all know from college. We came from Owensboro and we came to Cumberland together. And the other one is yes, my dog. And the other one, I met in middle school and we've been friends ever since. Like he's cool. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll call me, have a conversation. Him and his child will come over, you know what I'm saying, and chill. And Quan was at work. He came over to the house and we literally just chill. You know what I'm saying? We catch up on the past. So I feel like, yes, you could be friends with the opposite sex, but if somebody's trying to take it to the next level.
That's true.
And it's your choice to F with them or not, to my point. Because I've had somebody that tried me before and I cut them off completely.
That's true.
Like, I thought we was cool. If you see me as your sister, but then you want to holler, come on now. It's over. It's just a straight cut off.
You know what? I like that.
That's a boundary.
I take that back. That's why I like talking to y'all. You learn and you grow. I trust my female, so why not? Do what you do. But just know.
Right.
But no, Aquan, you're right. You want to get to know that person. So
just know I'm gonna
you want to meet them.
But I want to meet that person. Like,
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm about to throw a whole wrench in the game because I don't know if I completely agree with either one of y'all.
Uh-oh.
If we gonna have friends that are opposite sex, you are our friend. You ain't my friend. You, me, and my man friend. If you can't be both of our friends, whether he got a female friend or I got a male friend, if you not comfortable, because that to me that eliminated. If a dude feels like, because I know me as a friend, like, and I feel like we had this in the past, like with Iquan. If you with somebody, I'm going to try to make them feel welcome. Okay. Now we ain't gotta be best of friends. We ain't gotta kick it hee ha ha. But if he kicking it, I'm gonna invite you over. She can come now. If she don't want to come, cool. But if she want to come, cool. Like she can come kick it with us because it ain't nothing. Right. But if you don't make us both feel like we all cool together, then you're not our friend. Because we are one. And if you friends with somebody, I don't know why you would not try to get along with a significant other. If you got a problem with the significant other, unless the significant other is mistreating you, it shouldn't be a problem. But I don't feel like somebody, I mean, it may be a case, but I don't feel like somebody just going to be pulling it out their ass to mistreat you. Like you just coming in, you know what I'm saying? They just come in the door because really most of the time significant others are new to the situation. You already been friends with this person. You meet this new person, y'all in a relationship, they coming into y'all own dynamic, really. You know what I'm saying? But we all know significant others hold a different space than friends. But why would you not be trying to be cool? That comes with the territory as a friends. When my homegirls get new man, you cool with them. Right. Like, what's up? Girls will be like, what's up, bro? Before they barely even know the dude. So why would I not do the same when one of my male friends get a friend? Unless... so you got to be friends. If Kevin got a female friend, you better be coming at me with the energy like, hey, girl. Exactly. Hey, I'm so happy to meet you. And I'm going to return the favor. And I would hope, Kevin got to return the favor to mine and my male friend got to return it, Yes, that's how it should be. Like, I don't think that we all got to be friends. If you can't be our friend, then you need to be out of our space. Like, we are. That I agree. Period. Right. Yeah, like, period. Nah, bruh. It don't go like that around. I agree with you on that one.
See, I ain't looking at it in that aspect, but now that you open my eyes, okay, I fucks with that.
Yeah, we on it. We ain't on it. I feel like you looking at it, from your King Thotty experience, but, when you look at it from a unit, it gotta be one. So, think about it like this, though, because a lot of times the reason why significant others have problems with other half having friends is because people start liking each other. Like, Shay mentioned. So have you ever tell one of y'all, or both of y'all, talk about this time where you had a friend that started out as a friend and wanted to be, because you mentioned it, Shay, but you ain't going into detail, wanted to be more than that or cross the line?
My situation was somebody I met in high school. We was cool, we was friends. They had a baby, I knew the baby mom. I knew the girlfriend at the time. I would watch the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was cool.
The baby.
Watching
Okay,
the
cool.
baby. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then I don't know if no matter if you drunk or sober, because sober
Yeah.
mind speaks what?
Yeah,
Truthful
drunken
thought.
minds speak sober thoughts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Period.
when you start talking reckless, it means you've been wanting to say it, but you just wait for the perfect time. You thinking about it, I have to cut you off. You hit me with
Yeah,
that
period.
message and it's a wrap. I don't care if you apologize or not because you knew your intentions. So you just got to cut him
Yeah.
off.
You
So
just
he
didn't
got
think I
snip,
was gonna
snip.
react like that to you.
Yes. See, other people might react differently, but no. If we family,
Period.
if I call you my brother, you my brother.
Right.
That's it.
And that's just that. Period, Pooh.
Okay.
So have you done that, Iquan? Because that's a creep move, in my opinion. Have you been cool with somebody, friends with somebody, and then you just kind of flip the script?
No, because I'm not trying to be friends with no opposite sex like that. I'm sorry. I have my
We friends
limitations.
though.
Besides y'all, no. I'm good with my friends. I don't need any more female friends.
I'm all
Unless my
set with
girl.
girlfriends.
Exactly.
I met my female friend quota.
Exactly.
I met my limits.
I met my limits a long time ago, and I'm good with that. Like, it's females that I'm cool with. I know y'all have conversation, but as far as like us, I'm good. I'm at my limit. Like, nah. Off rip, they'll know. They'll know about y'all before anything. So
Talking about I'm all set.
yeah, I'm gonna let you know. If I was like, I ain't got no female friends but these two. So if I say any other female names saying and free friends, I'm cheating on you. I'm gonna let you know. Straight up. And I'm not trying to make no other female friends. So it is what it is. Like, I'm good. And I'm not.
Well, I mean, that's honest. I feel like, to be honest though, I kind of feel like that too. Like, I ain't really trying to look to make no new male friends. And I feel like the same thing about, like, my dude. Like, where you get her from? I feel like you get what you came with. Like, I'm your friend. I
What you
think
talk
if
about?
a new friend came around, I'd be looking like, where's she?
What
Why?
bush is she from? What bush is she from?
Yeah, like, what do you need her for? Because, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, if you meet somebody, she should be coming in as your friend, not like a random friend, you know? And I feel like people have their different perspectives, and we'll get to that in a minute, but I really feel confident about, like, I'm personally not looking to make no new male friends.
No new friends.
Yeah, and it's like, where would you find them from? Work? Because to me, that's the only place. Like,
Exactly.
if you
And that's a difference. That's work
with
for me.
your mate. Yeah, if you in a really serious relationship with your mate, it really ain't too many places you gonna be meeting this random male friends outside of work, you know. And at that point, your significant other is coming to Christmas parties and all that other type of stuff. I need you showing that same energy to my man if you want to be cool with me, scanning and grinning, like, hey, what up, bro? How you doing? Like,
see that, and see, they just don't get it.
But there's some people who just can't do it. They play that sister role or brother role when they really just trying to get in real good to get in real good.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And my thing is, I highly dislike females that be like, what you want? Well, I'm just looking for a friend. Listen, y'all, just say you trying to smash, because listen, we too grown to be making friends. This ain't kindergarten and middle school. We too grown to be making friends. You talking about I just looking for a friend? A friend with what? Because some got to come behind that. You too grown to be having
She need
a
to
friend.
say it.
Yeah, like, no, you don't know friend. Friend what? No.
So friends with benefits or nothing. You don't need no more friends.
For real, like, what we friends for? Like, a girl told me that, and I'm just like, bro, we too grown. Say what you want. Cause
Iquan is all set, okay? So if y'all listening out there, he don't need no more friends.
No new friends.
Friends with benefits. And it sounds like he mean it, so don't even try. So this is another thing. I just thought about this. So, do y'all think that, say you got a friend, like, you got a friend, do you think that you can be friends with somebody that you used to kick it with or be in a relationship with? A platonic friend, no, nothing extra. Do you think y'all can go from kicking it and being friends or being in a relationship to being just straight friends? Do you think that's possible?
I don't. Relationship
Go ahead,
I don't. If you in a relationship with somebody and y'all just want to be friends, I don't think it's possible because you already got feelings involved.
It's too late.
I just don't think it's too late. You can't. Y'all never gonna be friends again. Once you take that next step, it's over.
So what determines like the next step? Do it being an official relationship? Do it
Emotions.
If we looking at each other on a different level, ain't no going back.
It's a wrap.
Once we go up to that next level, ain't no going back.
Once I give myself to you, you can go from being friends to have great relationships, wonderful relationships. But for going from you saying we was in a serious, I love you, we in love relationship to
friends, ain't no way.
buddy, Paulo, you hell no.
I couldn't do it.
I ain't gonna lie. I told a girl, man, I'd rather hate you than be your friend right now. I'm sorry, and I don't hate you, but I would rather hate you than be your friend. It hurt worse to be your friend after what we had than to hate you.
I ain't gonna lie and act like I have never been in a point in my life where I wanted to be cool with somebody and didn't want to be with them.
I have. I can't. Back then, I think I have to.
Yeah, I feel like it's always, but I don't think it's possible. Let me clear that up. I don't think it's possible, but I have been in a space where I had either had a relationship with somebody or maybe even some feelings, and I wanted to just be cool with them because I like them as a person. But I don't think it has ever been possible because it feel like one side always
emotions get involved.
It might not be you, but the other side might have feelings, and it's like, can you truly be a friend? Because with your friends, you talk about everything. Like, you just talk. You speak freely. So, can you talk to this person about your relationship?
Hell no, because I ain't trying to hear
No, that's what I'm saying. No. I think we've all been there, but it don't work. You try to be that person's friend, but if you see them do one little thing, you're going to get heated. And that's when the emotions start coming back. That's where we feel like the level of respect is, even though we know we're friends, we feel like there's a level of respect. And once you hit the friend category and they move on, you can't be mad. People do it. It's just not healthy. That's how I see it.
What was you about to say, Iquan?
Oh, no, you good.
Earth. I was about to say Earth to Iquan.
No, I had to readjust my situation over here.
All right. So, it's the thing. I don't know. Have y'all ever heard of, like, the reasonable person's test?
No.
Okay. So the reasonable person test, like, we probably all unconsciously do it, but the reasonable person test is like when you not sure about if something is right or wrong, and then you ask somebody who you think is a reasonable person, their opinion about it. So, like, just like how we talking about friends, like, can you be friends with the opposite sex? That's like if you ask somebody on the outside, like, do you think, like, me and so, like, do it look weird to you, or, you know, do it look like we could be possibly more than friends? And you get their insight on it. Have y'all ever done something like that? Like, just for outside perspective, like, people keep saying this, but, you know, to me, it ain't nothing. But do y'all ever have situations where it's that? Because I feel like sometimes we do seek guidance from outside people. Because sometimes we can't tell.
No, I think we could tell. We just blind to it. We don't want to believe it, too.
That's true.
You don't want to believe
I ain't gonna lie, I've been blind to it, though.
Oh, me too, for sure. Plenty of times. I think
that when you don't have emotions towards somebody, it's easy to be blind.
Yes.
Because that person, because that person got all these thoughts in their heads, and you just going around along with your business, like, do. Not even knowing that this person is really feeling you. Because you're not feeling that person. Like, they reading into stuff, you know. And I think that, to be honest, now this to me is both sides. I think men are a little worse because I think men don't want to be the bad guy. But that's just me. It might be because I'm a woman. But men don't want to be the bad guy. But I think it happens on both sides where women are giving clear signs that they think about a person more than just friends. And the man not thinking nothing of it. Like, no, we just cool.
Girl, it goes right over the head.
Yeah, like, what? Hurt? No, we just cool. But then every time, like, you were in the vicinity of the person and they giving odd, you know, vibes. I know I've had past like that in past relationships where it's like, ooh, why I feel weird? Like, why is the energy real funky in here? Like, we just coming to hang out with your homegirl. You know, like, Like, this is weird. I feel like the other woman. Like, why am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes those situations, and that's what Iquan was saying. Like, you need to be around the person to get a feel for it. Like, I really agree with that too, though. Like, even though I feel how I feel, like you need to be both of our friends. I do feel like you need to get a vibe because energy tells. Energy is so telling.
You can play
Yes,
and
it
be both.
is.
You can play and be out both our friends, and they still trying to backdoor me, and that's just you trying to play that role. So let me chill with you and let me just catch that vibe, because I can tell if you fake kicking it or not.
Energy
Very
is
true.
so telling. Like, even if it's not your person that feel away, if the other person, you can feel that awkward energy.
It's a vibe.
Because it's a total vibe, because your friend, your homie, your dog, your bro, your sis, whatever the person is, they should be trying to make your significant other feel comfortable to be around. Like,
I do shit that like if I'm with my girl and she got a male friend, I ain't gonna count. I've been the type that I don't did some shit just to see how uncomfortable it'll make him when he get on, where they get like, oh,
yeah, they get antsy.
yeah, see if your face scrunch up, or if just any kind of energy, any kind of mood switch up. If I do see,
Yeah, I call that peeing on your girl. Like dogs.
What?
I mean, no disrespect.
I see what you're saying, but I'm not.
It's called peeing on your girl. Yeah, like men, like marking your territory. That's like being out in public with your girl and squeezing her ass when a dude walk by and he looking at her. Like,
Oh no, I ain't gonna do all that.
peeing on your girl.
I ain't gonna do all that.
But I'm just saying, that's
being-
what peeing on your girl is.
Oh,
If
okay,
you
okay,
doing
okay.
something because another man is around just to see if he gonna get squeamish, you peeing on her. Like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know this is me. Let me check for your reaction.
Okay, question.
Yeah,
I have a
just a
question.
little drizzle.
I have a.
But see, in my,
not a lot.
but for sure, in my situations,
Not a R.
I can
Kelly.
say when I brought my male friend around, just my boyfriend, you don't even got to figure nothing out because you gonna know the vibe. Like you gonna know that this is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Yeah.
extra, no bullshit. I'm gonna be me. This is gonna be me.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed
whether
to be.
he's here or not. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even
Absolutely.
gotta question it. You don't even gotta think about it because it's gonna show. Like this is my brother. We here.
Yep.
You get the vibe. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's how it should be, though.
That's how it should.
Like, I'm not about to act no different because my brother came. No, my brother knows me more than you probably know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to change because he's coming around for what?
But the awkward part is, because, like, for example, I have felt weird energy from men that I feel like I'm just cool with before. Even, like, being in a
Really?
relationship that I am now. Even being in a relationship that I am in now. Like, for example, me and Iquan are normal. My significant other now has known Iquan's name since the beginning of our relationship, even though they've never formally met, because we kick it. We talk normal. We talk like how we talk right now. It's just normal conversation. It's vibes. It's all love. That's just not Iquan. He ain't really worried about nobody else. But then I have had other conversations where people, and it's just kind of like, it's like they kind of like, are you trying to compete with my man? It's my man. How you gonna try to compete? You know what I mean? It's weird. Like you saying some of the stuff you saying don't sound like friend like. You know? And it's like, I ain't really worried about none of them little crusty girls you be having. So why are you, you know? So that's where I agree. You gotta pay attention to energy because people will tell you with their actions. You ain't even always gotta put them in a room like the other person, your person, and whoever's friend it is. Those conversations, those interactions, they are so telling. Like they will tell you everything you need to know. Like it's not even always about can your partner have friends of the opposite sex. Can your partner recognize when somebody else don't mean well for your relationship?
Exactly.
That's really what it is.
Yes.
And what you do,
Yes.
and what you
That's
do when he
really
point
what it
that out
is.
to you. Like just say your dude comes to you like, yeah, babe, I know what you were saying, but I like me. If I peep that vibe, I'm gonna tell your friend as soon as we look. Oh yeah, bro wants you. I ain't gonna say it and no trying to start an argument. Now, like, boy, want you now? I peep game now. You like, I'm just letting you know I got my eyes on it. Yeah,
I can hear you. That's why it's so funny.
like straight like
I can
that.
hear you saying it to somebody.
I'm gonna give it to you straight like that. Soon as we leave their presence, I'm gonna give you my opinion on everything.
Can't wait in the
Can't
car.
wait.
Windows ain't even rolled up.
Girl, I knew this when we walked in. He looked at you. He was looking at your body instead of me. I knew he wanted you. Like I peep shit. Nope.
Not in her body.
You looking at every you ain't peep. You ain't looking at me. You looking at her. No, nigga. Here. You
That's
know
what I'm saying.
her.
People be ignoring that vibe. There's no way you can ignore. You know when somebody walks in, what
But
type
the
of vibe
person
it's
don't
on.
already know.
No, the person,
That's why I
because
feel
they ain't
like-
looking into, they ain't
Yeah,
looking
they
for
know.
it. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
here.
you're not even looking at the person like that.
I'm here for you. I'm your third eye. I'm here to peep this shit that you blind to, baby. That's what we here for. I see that bullshit. Just peep, bro. Just know. Just know I know. Cause babe, I used
But
to
how
be.
do you know when so think about this though. So we talking about your partner being friends with the opposite sex. And like them having friends, and like on one half, you should already know from certain interactions. And then your partner might know. How do you know that it's okay to trust what your partner's saying? Is it history? Is it based on like your history as people? Because I feel like we all got a little bit of jealous in us.
That's where the trust comes in. You gotta trust that ain't nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
But I'm talking about how do you know to your partner ain't overreacting when they tell you like, I think old girl feeling you, or I think old boy feeling you.
It's hard. I mean, if
sure
you
y'all just cool.
Yo, like with me,
That's tricky.
I feel like if they questioning you about the situation, that's when you can, you say you can question them. But as far as them just, cause me, I'm not gonna make a big deal of it. I'm not finna be like, oh man, you told me he was your friend, and nah, I'm cool. I'm just gonna let you know, babe. And I'm gonna say it in a jokingly manner, cause I'm not concerned about that person, as far as him taking you from me or anything of the sort. I'm just letting you know I peep game, baby. I just, bro, want you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wants you now. That's it. I'm not finna. It ain't no big deal. I'm just letting you know I peep shit. And I'm
What you
letting
do is be like,
He wants you.
He wants you now. Just know I know.
See, I feel like that's expected, because if you put a bug in the air and you ain't overreacting, like, yeah, no, I think that's gonna automatically make your antennas go up.
Yeah, I ain't saying,
Now
hey,
you looking like,
oh no, you gotta cut that nigga
like,
off.
do we?
Yeah, I ain't saying, oh, you gotta cut that nigga off tonight. You can't talk,
Yeah.
Like, nah, none of that, bro. I feel like that's you got a personal agenda behind that. Like you feeling some type of way personally, but nah, I'm just gonna put that bug in here and let that goddamn marinate and let you open up your eyes a little bit. Maybe you can peach.
See, I feel like that's telling. Like if you say, for example, you see something weird, you on the outside looking in, you tell your significant other, and you put that bug in their ear, that's telling. If your significant other, if it really is something, it start becoming more and more obvious, and they just keep brushing it off,
Mm-hmm.
then you like that attention.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, but if you tell your significant other and now they eyes open, like they looking like,
Okay, wait a minute.
they come back like, you know what, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I don't know what it is, but something a little weird. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I feel like that's telling too. Like, I feel like if your significant others can have friends of the opposite sex by your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people are just gullible, to be honest. Like, we all say, like, no, you knew. Like, no. Maybe some people did know.
Question.
What?
Okay, so do you feel like that person can be friends of the opposite sex if they was an ex or anything?
Ain't no way.
Hell to
Ain't no way
to the no,
I'm gonna let
no.
you down.
Hell no.
Ain't no way.
Nah.
No.
Mm-mm.
No way possible.
No, exit your ass out his life. Cause no.
If that even is an option, we're not
Nah.
even gonna be together.
I ain't gonna cap. I was
Nah,
put in
bro.
that situation before. Like it was like
There's no
What
way.
you had for a friend that was an ex, or somebody else had a friend that was an ex?
she had a friend that was an ex, and I'm chilling with her in her city. We just happened to go to a spot where it's a local spot. Everybody pop up, they see him. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, okay. I wasn't really paying attention to nothing like that. I'm in the back just, smoking, just vibing, enjoying the scenery or whatever, the city. And, I see that. So all I seen was her hug somebody. And I was like, oh, fuck, that ain't no female. So I'm,
Right.
I quickly approach side, get right beside her, like, hey, you want a hug too? I want one. Hey, how you doing? Like, what's good?
Oh, we hugging.
Yeah, that's what we doing. But it wasn't no. It was a little church, little granny hug type shit. I made sure, but I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
So then she was like, this is such and such, and I recognized the name because she don't talk about her ex before. I was like, oh, so bro, Pete did
That's
my
what we learn
demeanor.
how to shut our asses up.
I ain't gonna cap exactly. My demeanor changed soon as she said, oh, this such and
Girl, you
such.
just be talking.
I said, oh, I went from, oh, this somebody you know went to school with something. Oh, an ex. Oh, let me get my demeanor right. Mug a little bit. I'm smiling.
Ladies,
I'm smiling too
don't
much.
tell these
Yeah, don't tell
dudes
me.
about your old man, specifically names,
Don't,
because
cause I
this
remember.
story continue white grind. Jesus.
Cause
They need to learn.
I'm not even gonna cap. I'm in your city. I'm hoping to run into him, but I wasn't expecting
Why?
to.
So you can pee on her? Why? So you can pee on her?
So you can mark it.
Just
Let them know
pissy.
I'm here.
Lord have mercy. You couldn't
I'm
wait.
here.
You done came all the way to this lady town and you worried about if you gonna run into this man. You know what? Dudes are a piece of... I swear.
Well, it wasn't really her man. It was just like bumping to anybody that cause I wasn't really thinking about that specific person, but it was just like
You just trying to be seen and they say it's just women.
it is what it is. You feel me? Gotta do what you do. So you know how I feel.
Ain't no
then.
way.
You know how I feel then. So, but yeah,
not
so
sure.
they introduced. So I immediately my whole demeanor, everything changed. Like, nah, I'm showing too many teeth. Let me straighten up. I got to mug a little bit.
Wait
Like,
a
what's
minute.
good?
Counting her molars.
So I'm like, what's good? So we go into it was a little hookah little event. So we went into the little hookah spot. They went into their own little spot or whatever. I went with her friends, and some other people that we came with or whatever. So we just vibing and chilling. So it wasn't no big deal to me. I wasn't really stunned. Wasn't making nothing of it. So towards the end of the night, he come back asking like, he dapping everybody up, I'ma holler at y'all, da 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 da. Try to slide in another hug. I was like, nah, one good enough. You feel me?
You have reached your limit.
When he went for the hug, like when he went for a hug, I dapped him up. He went to hug her, I dapped him up. Like, all right, we good. Like, you ain't gotta move, we good.
You giving this man a 5 and y'all ain't never formally met?
I ain't trying to meet you. We don't care. I don't care for you. What we have no reason.
We friends not, bro. Keep it moving.
Yeah, like, I know you. Like, I know how you face. I know your face in public and real life now. That's all I need to see. So
He said too many hugs. Limit one.
Have reached your limit.
he walk off and then come back. And I know nigga being extra. Now come back, hey bro, hey man, y'all got no weed over? I don't know the nigga over there. You ain't got no weed over there, bro. I'm looking like, bro, this ain't my city. Why the fuck you asking me for weed? You live here, nigga. You know weed at.
You know what to say.
He just wants to say something.
Yeah. So I was like, so I look at him, I'm like, nah, bro, I don't sell no weed. I said, yeah, I got some. I don't sell weed. Yeah, what it is. Oh, bro, nah, I'm good. All right, bro. Get the fuck on. So that shit kind of like, so I looked at him and was like, yeah, y'all ain't friends. Like, nah, straight up.
Because you know the side conversation. When you friends with your ex like that, they having side conversations.
For sure.
So now when you see him out in public, you looking awkward, but he like, shit, we been talking.
Right. Like,
You know what I'm saying? That's why you cannot be friends with your ex. It's not too many feelings, too many emotions. We can't do it. It ain't happening. Period.
I feel like men are impossible. They are not able to. I feel like men are worse than women. I don't know. I take that back because women are pretty extra too. Like, I feel like when you've been dealing with somebody and you try to be their friend, the person is always trying to do
Mm-hmm.
and acting like it's something more than what it is. Instead of just feeling like.
Yep.
You might could have got a little taste, but no.
See, that's why I definitely. Now I'm with, you can be friends with somebody that's of the opposite. I'm really in with that. As long as you follow the guidelines, like, we're friends, all of us. We're friends. Come over on game night, chill, kick it. I ain't gonna lie, Shay. I don't necessarily want to see you when I come home. That's not.
Definitely don't let that happen.
Nah. Don't want to see you when I come home. Not just chilling in my living room with my man. Sorry, nope. You could come to game night. We can all hang out. You want a double date? You got a new man that you met? We can talk on the phone. You can call him and we can all talk.
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't
ask
see
him
nothing
for
wrong with
advice.
it.
Y'all can text, but I don't want to see you when I come home.
But see, you was like that in school, though. You didn't want to see
I've
nobody.
always
been like that. You've always been like
that
that.
experiences.
I already know.
So let me tell y'all. This is a good segue to a story. Let's explain why I have always been like this. So I had a friend at the time. She was like, I would venture to say she was like my best friend, like probably like my best friend. So, we in college, we broke college, and we stayed at school over the summer. I stayed at the school over the summer. I was like working out and stuff, play basketball, working out. So me and my boyfriend and her boyfriend, we shared an apartment. We stayed there over the summer. She had been with her man for a long time. I'm in my fresh new relationship, smiling, showing all of my teeth. So the boyfriend that I had didn't know at the time, but he was a notorious little split pocket. Didn't know, but know now, whatever. So, people had conversations about, what he was going on, his physical nature. We ain't got to go into details. I think we all clear on that. So me and her were cool. We all lived in the same house, so you can't really control your significant other being at home with somebody else by themselves because, we all working, our schedules are different. You know what I mean? You can't really control it, because, this is our home at the time, so you can't be mad about somebody being at home. Man, this little skank was, I don't know, trying to play fight, grab his little man parts. Well, not little. Whatever. Grab his man parts. You know what I'm saying? Grab his man parts, all of that. Grab his man parts, all of that.
Wait, in front of you? In front of y'all?
No. So, it all ended up coming out. So, I didn't know nothing. So, again, because I'm not a person who assumes some crazy stuff going on, especially if it's one of my friends. So, why would I assume that?
Right.
I don't assume that at all. So I didn't assume nothing was going on. I'm going about my business. Didn't find this out until we moved because, of course, summer is over. I didn't stay in an apartment. I moved back into the dorms. Going about my business, living my life. So me and the guy ended up breaking up. So when we break up, we kind of arguing. She get in on the argument, she got my back. Yeah, girl, trying to argue with him too. That was the thing. So when she started trying to argue with him, that was his time where he was like, oh, you want to act like her? You her friend? Oh, you ain't her friend. She is not your friend. He couldn't wait. She ain't your friend. So I'm looking like we talking about you. How we get on her? He like, no, let me tell you how much she not your friend. Yeah, this happened. She was trying to get me to come over and nobody was home. This happened and she was trying to grab on my body and nobody was home. This happened and, So I'm looking crazy what? Because again, why would I be thinking that? Because I'm thinking I'm friends, we're all friends.
One big happy family.
We cool. I ain't got nothing to worry about. So me being a person that I am, I love to talk to people in person. I like to see your face because I know if I look you in your face, I can tell when you lying or not. So I go over because she's still staying at the apartment. So I leave my little dorm room. I wait till her man, my man and her man are in practice. I go over to her house. I'm like, let me talk to you. I got to holler at you for a second. So she like, all right, normal. So I'm like, yeah, so-and-so told me something real disturbing. I want to just ask you, is it true? So she looking like she about to shit on herself. Instantly looking like she about to shit on herself. So I'm like, yeah, he told me, this day you asked him to come over. This day he told me you fell up on him. This day she looking crazy. So I'm like, at that point, I'm like, you did it. In my head, I'm like, you did it. You ain't got to tell me nothing else. You did it. So she like, no, what? Oh my God, Lo, I cannot believe. Like, no, I don't know what he's talking about. I would never. Oh my God. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, well, just know, when they get out of practice, we gonna all sit together and talk. I made that clear. Like, we gonna all talk. Me, you, him, and your man. We gonna get to the bottom of this all together. I ain't say nothing else about it. She was like, okay. I ain't say nothing else about it. I go back to my dorm room, go to my business. I'm doing laundry, folding clothes, do. Because I'm already, like, letting it marinate. Like, it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I had already kind of broken up with the guy anyway. But you know how it is. It's just the point now because you're my friend. Like, so I'm folding clothes, do. 20 minutes later, I get a call from one of the coaches at the football stadium. Oh my God, Lo, what's going on? Lo, what happened? Oh my God. I'm like, huh? What you talking about? So-and-so drove across the field. What? She drove her car across the field. Why would she do that? She jumped out the car. Right. She jumped out the car. She was yelling at your dude, screaming, yelling at him. And she told her man to get in a car with his football pads on. She rolled across the field with her car. Oh my God. Hopped out. Started yelling at dude. Talking about, I can't believe you. Da, 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 all, yelling at him, arguing with him, trying to argue her point that it didn't happen. And then told her man to get in the car. This fool almost got in the car. Fully cleated up. Pads, shoulder pads, knee pads, thigh pads, cleats, helmet. About to get in the car. Baby gets banned from the football field. That was all she wrote. So after that happened, yeah, you gotta be real. I'm real particular about people being around my man.
That's understandable. Because
why wouldn't I be? That's a lesson learned. Like, somebody smiling and giggling in your face.
These hoes ain't shit.
Man, what? And they still together. Her and that man are still together, riding off in the sunset. Children in, just smiling with each other.
That's crazy.
But hey, hopefully he don't have no friends that he bring her around because this is dangerous.
But see, but think about it. We a different vibe. Everybody,
we are.
Everybody ain't us. Look, I have left you in the house with my man to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because
you can't trust everybody to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying it just depends on who you mess with.
But even too though, how do you know when the vibes though?
You know.
That's the thing, though, because I didn't even... when I tell you I had no clue. Now, I did think that she was a little out there. However, like, I don't mind. I don't try to judge my friends on what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... If you want to get some, you want to go out here, you want to do your thing, I don't judge you on that. Because everybody is different. Just because you want to go out here and do what you got to do don't necessarily make you a disloyal person. You could be it's a great friends out here going to get theirs whenever they want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you know in that case? You don't know. Mm-hmm. So now I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Understandable.
We friends, sis. All of us together at the same time. All of us. We all friends. We all friends at the same time. You ain't going. If me and you, we at the house, we all going to the store. Girl, come on, girl. We about to go to Walmart. Girl, I ain't even dressed. I can wait. Come on.
I feel you, though. That's understandable.
I can wait. Because that was a situation where she didn't even argue back like, no, he was trying to mess. You know what I'm saying? That's the situation where you have a woman. A lot of times people have conversations about men. Like, girl, I ain't want to tell her, but her man was trying to talk to me. Uh-huh. A lot of times people have conversations about men, but this situation, my situation, where is a situation where a woman who had her own man was pushing up on a man that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we best friends. So you just never know. Like, people are people, but people be slick. Like, never know. You never know. So that's why it's tough. I feel like you got to vet everybody.
But you know your friend. We know... For example, I had a friend that she was doing her thing, and that's cool and dandy. But she did some things that I didn't respect. But hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd be cool with her, but I would not leave her around my man.
Yeah.
We could be cool.
I would leave you.
But I wouldn't leave you around my man.
That's true. I would leave you around my man.
Like, I would leave you. I've left you.
wouldn't think twice.
You know what I'm saying? I got maybe 4 people I can count on my hand that I can leave with my man. Anybody else? Hell no. Like you said, I can wait.
About 3. Yeah.
It just depends. It just depends.
Mount up. Grab your purse because you're going with me.
I swear.
Just stand here. Sorry.
No.
So, Icon, because we women talking about that. Would you leave your friends around your girl? Do you have any friends that you would trust to leave around your girl?
Oh, yeah. I do. But I'm still ain't gonna put that situation. Yeah, comfortably. But I wouldn't put it. I still don't. You got no reason. I don't put my girl and my friends and shit. Me and my niggas understand. We don't even like being around each other when we have our girls. Like, we be like, bro, you bring your girl, don't come around her. Like, we on that type shit. Because we just ain't on that, like, that. Yeah, we cool, but your girl cool with you like that. I don't too much care about that bro shit, because, shout out, I'm gonna lie for him 10 times out of 10 for him. 11 times out of 10. So,
yeah, that's what you gotta know.
So, bro, don't even bring around. We ain't trying to be friends. So I don't put my girl in a situation to have to hang around my boys by themselves.
But you ain't cool with none of your friends' girls, so like a cool friendship. I feel like I'm cordially cool with some of my man's friends, like cordially.
Like, if we together,
it's no situation where we but I know it's people like that, and I think it's dope. Like, I would love to be at the point, we just don't do a lot of that because we do other stuff, but I would love to be at the point where it's like some cool stuff, and I know somebody else got my man best interest in mind, and we cool.
Yeah, I have relationships like that with my boyfriend. My boyfriend. I mean, we have been in settings where we've all just sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? We just be chatting. Mm-hmm. It's cool, but still at the same time, I still try to give them their space. I chat for a little bit and then I exit.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's how it should be.
A lot of times, girls don't know when to leave the room.
Exactly. You chat, you get a little laughing, giggling, but when that silent moment come, be like, all right then, y'all, talk to y'all later. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Y'all.
You still gotta give them their space.
Like, we'd be cool, unless we like knew each other, like all of us grew up together and we all know each other and you know her just as long as I don't know her, and we actually are friends and we know, okay, I can understand, we all actually can sit there and have conversation and dialect and we know what we're talking about. But if you just you coming in, meeting everybody, and no, you're not one of us, so.
You don't think that can happen eventually, though? Because that's
over time, Over time, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great over time, but it takes time. It's not off rip. Hell no.
It definitely takes time.
With me, a long time. Like a long.
Yeah, no, I'm like that, too.
Long
about
time.
To just come in and think we about to be cool. Like,
period. Because I'm a watch. Like my dad said, I'm a watch.
Like, me and my niggas on sat and talked about it. Me and my niggas on sat and talked about shit. Like I said, we just prefer, like, bro, now we ain't gonna do it, but, bro, why even present the situation? Cause, bro, he was like, I'm gonna tell you if your girl try me. He said, it gonna be hard, but I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you if your girl try me. He like, I don't want to be put in that situation if I gotta tell you that. I ain't gotta worry about them, her coming back to me saying, oh, one of them tried me. But they know, my niggas know me. All right. Don't do that.
That's a good thing, though, because a lot of times people run into situations where their significant other has. Like, I heard a lot of situations, and I've actually been in a situation where one of my friends have been dealing with somebody and the person tried to talk to me. So, if that happened, would you want to know?
6ix9ine, snitch to me, because I'm going to snitch for you. I'm going to snitch straight to you. I might call you right there on the spot. I'm going to FaceTime you. I'm going to FaceTime you. Now, say online. I'm right here, bro. Like, I'm snitching straight 6ix9ine, telling it all. And I want you to tell me.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not always gonna tell.
You ain't?
It depends.
On the person. Get out of my
It
head.
depends on the person.
If this person
depends on
ain't
the
nobody important, y'all ain't really down or nothing, what's the point of even telling you to hurt your feelings?
No,
To
if
me, it's
y'all,
gonna hurt the
Yeah.
feelings.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all might look at me weird. If it's my close friend, and I know that her and her person always have situations like this,
oh, okay, yeah,
I'm not saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
okay, I
Because
understand that.
obviously you don't give a fuck. Because if you gave a fuck, you would have been mad them other 4 times. So why I'm gonna add mine to the list? Because I strongly believe you do not tell your friends nothing that's gonna hurt them more than it's gonna help them.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't helping your friend by telling them something that they not gonna do shit about. It's only gonna hurt their
Okay.
feelings.
I'm a risk.
Understandable.
So why I'm gonna tell you about your dude trying to holler at me when you know your dude been trying to holler at girls?
Mhm.
I done been having to make you feel better on the phone or listen to you scream about this dude on 5 different other occasions. So why I'm gonna add number 6? That don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna put neither one of us in those positions. And then to be honest, a lot of times with those type of females, the ones who just you keep taking this dude back, you keep, and I tell you, then you gonna tell him I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Now we all awkward.
I don't give a fuck about awkward. Let me tell you why I believe that now. Fuck that awkwardness. Fuck all that. If you mad at me and we lose a friendship and you fall out, hey, bro, it is what it is. You know the truth. I ain't got you out here looking stupid. That's how I look at it. I don't want to be looking stupid. But I got put in a situation before and I didn't say nothing about it. And then they get to arguing and he get caught up in some shit. She get mad at him and say, I tried her. Like flip the script on me. So now I know, motherfucker, I'm snitching. I'm not putting myself in no situation. Nigga, I bit my tongue because I knew you fucked with her heavy. And I knew, and I was just like, hey, like I said it straight. I let her know, like, bitch, you ever treat me like that again? Like, just know, first of all, I'm gonna get some bitch, I'm gonna get my girl to whoop your ass, and I'm gonna tell my boy, like, hell no. But I'm still gonna be, after that, I'm gonna be putting bugs in my boy ear about it.
See, that's how I feel like it always happened though. Cause like even in that situation I just told y'all about, when he told me the truth about the situation, one of his friends, all of our mutual friends, her dude friend, you know, corroborated the story like, yeah, she did. He showed me the messages. He been telling me about it. So now everybody looking like, I'm looking like.
And then the fact that he telling you,
That's
if
crazy.
he would have did something in return, he would have never brought it up. Cause now she got dirt on me. She could just say I did it back.
Exactly.
But me that I'm telling you, oh no,
Exactly.
See, but yeah, like that situation just had me fucked up to the point where like, no, I'm snitching on everything. I'm telling. Like I just
I ain't
don't
gonna
want to
lie,
be
I'm
put.
standing firm.
Cause that nigga fell out,
standing firm, I
bro.
ain't.
That nigga fell. I'd rather you fall out with me because I told you and you probably don't believe me or you believe your girl over me. It is what it is. Love is stupid. Love is blind. You can look over there. It is what it is. She laying with you every night, not me. It's cool, bro. That how you feel about it. I know how to rock from now on when it comes to that situation or anything with you when it comes to female. But
Yeah.
but that situation, I would rather do that than have my nigga question me and I'm sitting here telling him like, bro, that bitch tried me. I never tried her, and she tried me. And the fact that you believe in her, like now that y'all get mad, she just bring up me. I ain't got nothing to do with why y'all mad. Why she mad at you? She mad because you did something. But then you bring up my name. She saying that to hurt you, bro. Like, listen. But I got to sit there and explain it. I'm not having that conversation with another one of my friends. No. I'm just going to tell you what happened, and you can take it from there. If you don't want to talk to me, cool. I'm not explaining this what happened.
So do y'all think that that's fake?
But I think it depends. If you my friend
Okay.
and your dude try to talk to me and I know you being faithful as can be and you think he is faithful, I'm going to say something. Now, you my friend and you just being stupid and like you said, he done messed over you with 9 different people, 10 ain't going to count. And at this point, it don't even matter.
10 ain't going to matter. You can have it.
Yeah.
But if you thinking he's being faithful or she's being faithful to the T, you being faithful, and he's out here trying to holler at people, I'm going to say something.
See, I don't know
now,
how
if you don't care after that, that's just on you.
I don't know how they with female, but dudes be tripping over their female, and dudes fall out all the time when it comes to, like, dudes just believing their girl over their niggas when it comes to shit. And in them situations, bro, I really can't.
Y'all was never friends. Y'all was never friends.
I can't fuck with you no more, you feel me? Like,
yeah,
bro,
y'all was never friends.
That's how it should be?
Huh?
See, I think that's how it should be. I don't feel like my man should believe his friends over me.
That's why I
Yeah.
said we can't speak for everybody because we different breeds out here,
You
man.
caught me. Cause yeah,
I don't.
I don't.
I feel like
I don't.
I feel like I'd be offended. I would be offended. Like
In that situation though, like when you would have been said something. If I
I
really
feel like you
tried
know
to.
your mate though.
Sure.
You know your person
Mm-hmm.
Niggas
because
stupid.
you would know if you
Niggas
should or
blind.
shouldn't.
Man, niggas blind. I'm telling you, niggas is blind when it comes.
But I'm saying if you know your person, like you know, like oh yeah, hell no, she lying, or you know what I'm saying, or no, he lying. Like no, he already been on some, you know. But then, for example, like Shay's story, if it's somebody who you out here thinking being faithful, and you know you being faithful, and then your homegirl, see, that's why I'm weird about telling. Then your homegirl come to you with some information, and you just know your man being faithful, and then he deny it.
I just always find a way to get it out. I don't know how. I don't know if it's a guilty conscience I give out, but
Yeah.
you know when somebody's lying for real. They can keep lying and keep lying. I'm gonna get it out.
I'm go, like me.
Luckily, I have never been in a situation where it was two serious people, where I felt like the relationship was like y'all two serious people, y'all in a real relationship.
Yeah.
Because if I was, then I ain't even gonna lie and say I honestly know what I would do, because I don't. That's hard.
If y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm snitching. If y'all married, I might keep quiet.
I'm done.
Wait, what?
I'm done.
I'm not breaking
Fast
up the
ass
marriage.
backward.
Why?
No, the person broke
my
up the
nigga-
marriage already. What you saving?
You listen. You tell me what to do. Man, I might be the cause for him to kill her. That's marriage. Boyfriend and girlfriend you can replace. Marriage too serious. I'm scared of that. Nope. That love be too intense. I tell you, she did this. You go home and kill her. Cause
Marriage is more likely to stay together, though.
Exactly. So why tell?
I feel like as a friend you should tell.
Tell me.
As a friend you should tell me. Now once. Now if it keeps happening over and over and over again, there's no point to keep repeating it. But tell me.
But at the first
once,
time,
yes.
Tell me, because
I gotta know at least
with his name on it.
Yes, at least tell me so I can know.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I would leave, but it's definitely a pen in his house with his face on it.
So why tell?
He gonna wake up, because you gotta know. Because sometimes people be. See, now I'm feeling like I'm contradicting myself, but I feel like if it's me, I want to know.
I want to know too.
But I ain't gonna say.
You gonna go for
I'm not gonna say because I'm not gonna say I'm gonna leave for sure because I don't know.
But here's the thing: you give them,
really
you give people
I haven't
ultimatums.
been in that situation.
If you're in a relationship with somebody, you come with some information and say, "Hey, this person's cheating." You find out that it's true. Now it's up to you to sit down with this person and be like, "Okay, what's done is already done. We are here.
Right.
Either you can give it 110% right now or hit rocks. If you don't give 100%, you faking it, you gotta go.
Right.
That's how you know when you're gonna move to your next step, because you got to know. You got to give me the right to make my own decision if I'm gonna stay or not. Don't predict it for me.
I feel like after the first time, if you a certain type of woman, your antenna's going up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe you wasn't looking in the first place, but now you looking.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that friend stuff is tricky.
It is very tricky. It is very tricky. I agree.
It's very tricky. Like, you know, of course, like everybody's decision is their own decision. Whatever you do, more power to you. But it's just like, it's tricky. It's hard. You can't really say a decision is right or wrong. It's really just up to the person but I know for sure if your man is a habitual cheater, don't even be looking for me to tell nothing. If he done cheated 6 times,
7, 8, 9.
I'm not telling 7, 8, 9, 10. They gonna be a secret. I'm like, dang, girl, that's crazy.
Yep, that's it. Really?
Like,
dang.
Yep.
I pray for you, sis.
So what you gonna do? All right, stay strong. Like, I ain't got
at this point, you know.
Yeah,
you just playing stupid. About?
Yeah. And then you put yourself in a position for, I'm telling you, especially in those situations where you talking about y'all all couples and y'all cool. So now you in a situation where this person, what if they tell they mate that you told them? Everybody can say that they don't care, but don't nobody want to be in an uncomfortable situation, period. I don't care who you are. You don't want to
Put me in there. Put me in there. I'm be over there just like this.
Captain asshole.
I told yo, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed that I try to take up for my friend. Why should I be ashamed? I'm not the one to do no wrong. I
That's
ain't
true.
ashamed.
That's true.
Fuck that. No, you're not
But
gonna
why
make me
didn't
feel
you?
uncomfortable.
So
No,
you
I
said.
ain't gonna lie.
So you
I'm gonna
saying
make
you
you
would tell
feel
your
uncomfortable
friend?
before I am.
So you would tell your friend if the girlfriend is trying to holler at you, you gonna tell him off the dribble. Ain't no waiting. You gonna tell him.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. If it's me and Shay, snitching.
Period. Like,
And that's just that on that. And I'm gonna be sitting there with my legs crossed, like, yes. And what? Did you think I was your friend? No, I'm hers. Sorry.
I'm gonna invite him on. I'm gonna
Like,
set it up.
but it's situational.
I don't care. I be
Yeah,
real.
it's situational though. Cause if I don't rock with you like that, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I
If I don't
don't, I
rock
don't
with you
care.
like that, I ain't saying nothing. And if your man always be cheating, I ain't saying nothing.
But best believe if I'm
That's on
saying
y'all.
something, it's because I love you and I'm doing it out of love and I'm being real.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure.
But
that's
bro,
understandable.
No, for
we
sure.
don't even talk about stuff. We don't even talk like that about all that. How you feel about your girl? We used to that. But bro, if I come to you about your girl, we don't get into each other relationships like that.
Yeah.
So if I come to you
And
about
too,
your
it's
girl,
up to the friend.
yeah.
It's up to the friend. That's like if.
But I know
say
what
the
friends I can
situation-
tell that to and they'll believe me and I know what friends I say that to and they'll go tell their girl I said it and then they'll
Yeah.
been on convinced them some dumb reason. But
Even if you tell the friend though, it's like it's up to the person in the middle. So that's like if you had a girl that was cheating on you and I told you, and you told her I told you, it's up to you to make sure like you can't be mad at her. That's my friend.
oh,
So
I'm best believe.
You need to treat with her with the same respect because you shouldn't have did that whole
Right,
shit.
just because you got caught, I mean, you can't.
No, because I'm gonna be
Exactly.
real. I'm not the type of person. I don't like you telling me something that someone said or you getting some information, but you don't tell me where or who or how you like. Fuck that. Listen, Lo and Shay told me they seen you in the fucking movies, and they ain't got no motherfucking reason to lie. So what the fuck you got going? Like I ain't stunned that. No, and you can go
See,
back
me,
there
I'm the
because they my
opposite.
friends.
I'm the opposite though.
You don't want to know.
I ain't telling.
You tell me.
I ain't gonna tell who told me.
Oh,
No.
I'm not telling who
if
told
I
me.
tell you, just believe.
I'm not telling who told me.
Okay. Just in case you want to tell.
I don't
future
care
reference.
about me
It's
being
me.
a.
I don't care.
I don't care about me being the fall person for real. I don't feel like I really don't. Now, if you always going through it with your man, I don't want to be the fall person because y'all gonna be back together next week. But I don't really care about being a fall person if I know it's a situation. But I'm not gonna put somebody else in that position just because I feel like it don't matter who told me. You out of pocket. Let's deal with that because sometimes when you tell the person who told you something, people start focusing on that person instead of focusing on what happened. No, I need you to pay attention. We focusing on what happened. Focus. Right here. Back on me. And you and that weak shit you did. Let's talk about that. We ain't got to talk about who told me.
I ain't worried about Shantrice who told me at the gas station or at the store.
Exactly.
No, that's not the fact. The fact is that you did it.
Exactly.
So let's just talk about why.
Exactly.
That's why I said at this age,
That's
no new
why
friends.
when you tell me, if you
No
tell me
exes.
anything, you said no exes.
No new friends, no exes, period. I'm comfortable with what I have right now. What's in the past and staying in the past, and we're going to keep moving on to the future.
That's what I need. Because listen, it can't go down like it won't go down like that.
You not on it. You not.
I despise shit like that. Don't try me with no boy. No. Nope.
I feel you though.
Don't try.
That's weak.
That's disrespectful as hell. Like out of all the people on earth, you tried me, his nigga. Like, bro, you are bold.
Yeah, it's really bold. Out of all, it's so
That's
many
bold.
people. This
And that's why I would tell.
That's sweet.
That's why I would tell. Now, if I seen you with somebody else or something like that, but you tried me. That mean you really don't give no fucks.
You don't care. Yeah, you
like,
don't care.
none.
And I'm going
But
to
that's
tell.
crazy. Because when I had my situation, I never told her man. Nobody did. I mean, I don't know what he told her, but he didn't tell her, I didn't tell her.
But she known how he was. Like, she knew what type of dude he was.
No, wait, it was him, it was her. I mean, I hope he knew what type of girl she was.
Oh.
Because I never told him what the situation was. I just told her that we was all going to have a conversation. But I never told him what the situation was because she was doing
Oh,
donuts on the
she told on
football
herself.
field.
What's
She already
understood
was
don't
doing
need to be
donuts on the field.
explained. Period.
Yeah, I mean, but that's I mean, I don't know if he understood it or maybe he just forgave. But yeah, nobody ever told. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even care at that point.
Clearly, we see who wears the pants in a relationship.
Definitely.
Clearly, she had them zipped to her navel.
If you telling him to get in the car on the football practice, he ain't even play. Oh
we
my
talking
god!
about practice, not a game.
For practice.
That's
You
bold.
wild.
You running on the field.
That's bold. That's the boldest
was
thing I've heard for real.
crazy.
That's really bold.
No,
Cause I've done some
bold.
crazy stuff, but goddamn,
That go down
the
in
fact
books.
that leg was in that car.
yeah, it definitely goes
Everybody
down the
was
books.
telling me about how that leg was in the car. I was just on the phone, but everybody was telling me like that leg was in a car,
That's
already ready to pull off, ride back off the field into the sunset.
That's crazy.
Imagine being a freshman
nuts.
and just being like, bro, this is what college is like.
Were you there?
Yes. That's why you ain't see my face when I was like, oh, that was you. You ain't see my face. I was like, oh, I had to stop myself from interrupting you.
That's
Like,
funny.
bro, this shawty doing.
No, it's crazy when you heard about it on campus. Everybody talking about it.
Yeah.
But she almost took out like 3, 4.
I didn't want to come out my room.
She almost took out like 3, 4 players. Like, bro was like, oh, I got to go, coach. What? Bro, we got a game. We got a big ass game this week. You what? Well, this what y'all do in college?
I gotta leave. You like, I just got here. What is going on?
Like, bro, this shit too real, bro. It's a love and hip hop type shit. I mean, and the crazy thing is, I wasn't even that long enough to know you can get on the field from that way. Like, that car literally.
I was trying to figure it out.
I'm
I
still
had been there long
asking,
enough,
like,
but I still.
where did that car? Did she have it parked over there? Like, where did she come? Like, Shawty came out the woods.
Oh
Ready.
I did not know you can even come on the field from that way. I'm like,
God.
He said, I didn't know you come
So
from the field
embarrassed.
that way.
Oh my God. So
I like,
embarrassed.
this shit real out here.
That's funny. Well, I mean, I think we answered the question.
For sure.
So, I mean, if you want to let your mate have friends of the opposite sex, of course, choice is yours. We just tried to give you a little insight on what we thought. I mean, just make sure you know your
Beware.
people. Feel that energy. Period.
You know that
Feel
red
that
sign.
energy, 'cause-
Beware.
Exactly. Exactly. Red flags, that's been the
Man.
words lately. Red flags. Pay attention to red flags.
Yes.
But we gonna let y'all go after this quote. Our quote of the week. Let them know, Shay, what's the quote of the
The
week?
quote of the week is make you proud. Do what you
Make you
want to do.
proud.
Live your best
what you wanna
life.
Yes. And after all we talked about, that's all you can do. Like, you got a friend, if the opposite sex, your mate has a friend, do whatever makes you proud, whatever makes you comfortable. It's not about what nobody else think, not about what makes you comfortable. Thank you, Iquan, again.
Yes.
The realest.
Always a blessing to be, asked to be a part of the podcast. I'm going to accept every single time. I love y'all.
Love you
We
too,
love you.
bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Who doesn't?
See, you can't never
See?
end right.
See?
You
I hesitated. I was like,
can't
yeah, love you
never
too,
end
bro.
right. Like, see, let's just end now while he behind, not ahead. And with that being said, this has been another episode of And I Oop, the podcast. We will see you next week.
Bye.
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 That was dope.
That was fun.